Hey, I'm back again. Sorry about that. Freckles, she was protesting a little too much. So, what I've got here are Freckles puppies, which go home in literally 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And they are mini multi-gen, which means these little babies are going to weigh about 35 pounds when full grown. Hi there. This is little red collar boy right here. Hi, red collar boy. And I don't know if anybody's here. If you do show up, let me know in the comments section. I'm sort of by myself today, so I won't be able to answer questions. Red collar boy. Ooh, I got this little girl here. Ooh, look at this little girl here. Hey, look at that little face. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. You can see they're very snuggly, right? We got little socks here. Little socks right there. I know. I'm gonna move the light around so we get a little more light. Yeah, look at that beautiful face. Look at that beautiful face right there. I know. Let's see, somebody else is pawing at my back. Who is it? Ooh. Yep, this is yellow collar. Hi, yellow collar. Look at that face. Look at those markings. These pups can go home in 2 weeks, and we have spot number 5 available of 9. Yeah. Look at that. Little white socks, little white chest. Very cute. Ooh, they let you hold them like a baby. Look at that face right there. Ooh. Let's see, who else do we have? Ooh, here's black collar. Can I tell you something? These guys have such a rich red color. I know, Amber, resist the urge. These guys have a rich red color. That red color comes from their dad, Clyde, who, as you know, creates beautiful red babies. And can I tell you, the temperaments of these guys, just like mom and dad, playful, funny, confident, which we like. Look at this little one. All right, so I'll give you an example. So she's got a little more of mom's coloring, sort of that champagne coat. This one's got a little more of dad's coloring, that red coat. Licking my ear. So we got that. What else do we got? Ooh, look at this. Come here. This little one. What color are you? Oh. Yeah, so this is Blue Boy. So Blue Boy, you can see that he's a little curlier, right? And he's a little smaller. Look at that face, though. Look at that face. Yep. I'm constantly clearing eye boogers out. Look at that face. Again, these guys, we have 9 puppies here. We have, 9 puppies. 5 are boys, 4 are girls. They go home in 3 weeks? 3 weeks, June 7th. So you can see how lovely they are. Who else we got? Come here. I'm going to get another one. I'm scooping them all up. Here's red collar, blue collar, red collar, blue collar, red collar. And you can kind of see coats are slightly different. Red over here, a little looser and wavier. Blue over here, a little tighter and curlier. These are doodle butts. See how they let you handle them? So nice. Yes, I know. I know. They have that great puppy smell. This is Freckles' last litter with us. This is her last litter. A Freckles puppy, boy. What we love about Freckles is she's super people focused, really sweet, really smart, really a good mom. And you can tell because look at these guys. Look how they just kind of let me hold them, right? Which tells me they're a lot like mom and dad. I'm gonna grab somebody else here. Oh, look at this. I got another little boy here. What color are you? Oh, green. Okay, this is green collar. Look at that little face. Hello, little face. Hello, little face. Yep. So really beautiful, you guys. Really just beautiful colors. Hazel hears the puppies, does she? Yeah, sure. Yeah, she's like, whoa! See the markings here? Really lovely markings on the chest. They're gonna look like little teddy bears. Let's see who else we got. Oh yeah. Here's a little pink collar. Just I'm clearing eye boogers. How's that for a face? It's likely she'll be the one we'll keep for the program, but I want you to see her. She's really, really lovely. Yes, Jerry, a cute little puppy for sure. What you can't see, I'll see if I can show you guys, is there here. Yeah, I can't show you because they're all like clamoring in my lap just below the camera here. But again, you can see these guys are multi-generational, which simply means there are Goldendoodles on both sides. Mom and Dad are both Goldendoodles with a lineage of Goldendoodles on both sides there. And what that means is, here we go. Oh, look at this purple collar. We're gonna have very low. I mean, these puppies essentially won't shed, right? What is it? What is it? What is it? You can see here. This little one's a little curlier. See how she's a little curlier. She's a little more apricot than say this bugger right here, right? So you can kind of see there are some differences, right? So flatter, wavier, curlier, but both super sweet. Both love to be held, as you can see, right? They love attention. We expect that these guys are going to do great with families, with other dogs, if you've got pets. But if they're going to be an only child, I think they'll also do really well because they're really people focused. It's pretty common for a doodle to pick a person, or a couple people. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. So good, right? So good. This is Fiona. Hi, Fiona. Come here, Fiona. Come here, Fiona. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hi, Fiona. Or is this Faith? Are you Faith? Which one are you? I forget now. This is mint green. Look at that face. Oh, so cute. She's like, yes, scratch me, scratch me, scratch me. All right, so this is Freckles' litter. Freckles' litter goes home on June the 7th. We have spot 5 available, right? So you can come and hang out with these puppies and see which ones you like. All right, so now let's go and see Minnie and Ernie. All right, so let's go see Minnie and Ernie. I'm doing it a little differently today. We'll see Minnie. Watch this. Ready? Here we go. I love it when she smiles. Minnie girl. Minnie girl. Hi, girly. Hi, girly. You gonna show us that great smile? Let me see your. Oh, Minnie's got her ball. Minnie loves to play with her ball. Hi, girl. I'm coming in to see your babies. I'm coming in to see your babies. I'm coming in to see them. So this is a small litter. These guys are going to be ready to go home on the 14th, so the week after Freckles. And these guys, also, Ernie is the dad here. Oh, I'm going to turn the camera around. And you can see that these guys, oh my gosh, these guys are so chunky. Just chunky. Chunky. And they are beautiful solid reds. Beautiful solid reds. I can tell you because Minnie is small, right? These guys are going to be probably under 35 pounds. For sure, actually. And you can see that these are solid reds. They have loose, wavy coats. They're going to be non-shedding. They're like mom. Super funny, right? Super playful. Look at those faces. Look at those faces. Yeah. Yep. So good. So good. So this is purple collar. This is pink collar. And these guys are, you can't really, I hope you can see it, but these, it's so funny. They were teeny tiny, and then they just chunked right up. Just like chunked right up. Look at these guys. So these guys go home on June the 14th. June the 14th, and we have spot 4 available. So if you want to take a puppy home right at the end of school, right, where you can spend all your time training them to do all the things. Let me see. Oh, let me see here. Oh, there's red. Here we go. Oh, look at this porker. This is a great litter, man. Just super sweet, right? See that little face? See that little face? And if you notice, right? Notice how they let you hold them, right? Our hands are all over them. And that's so that, you know, they're just so they're used to being held, right? They're used to being handled. This is really important. You can't see her. Well, here's Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Hi, girl. Okay. So this is a small litter. 5 spots left, or 5 spots. Spot 4 is available, which means when you come, there'll be 2 puppies to choose from. I can tell you that it's sometimes having that kind of a spot is really good because it just cuts down the choices. These guys are all going to be very similar, right? So they're going to be playful, but they're going to be in the behavioral profile. They're like mid-level energy, right? So not super high, but not super low either, right? They're going to do great with other animals because that's all they know, right? Is living in community in their whelping box, right? With their siblings, and as they get older, they'll start to hang out with some of the other dogs from the other litters. Plus, on a daily basis here at the staff, we've got other dogs in and out, right, all day long. So the good news about that is it just gets them really desensitized. So somebody's complaining. All right, so this is Minnie's litter. These guys are also mini multi-gen, right? So that means that there's Goldendoodles on both sides. These guys will be non-shedding. They're going to be under 35 pounds, so they're going to be a little smaller, I think, than Freckles' litter. And they go home on June the 17th, so it's a perfect puppy for the summer. Here, I'll take you down like this so you can see here. Hang on a second here. So you can see I'm in the whelping box here. Minnie's moving around. This little guy, why are you chewing on my camera stand? Are you chewing on my camera stand? See how Minnie, she's in there. Hi, girly. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. So this is really good. You know, yeah, you're right, Amber. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, there really isn't a bad choice. You know, and I understand, you know, that you can feel a little stress about choosing the right one. But this is why we really try to standardize the way we raise them so that, you know, there's a high degree of similarity between them. Looks like, oh, it looks like, is it second breakfast? Time for second, is it time for second breakfast? Okay, so let's do this. Let's go see Kennedy's litter. There's Kennedy, she's snoozing over there. Oh, okay. Okay, Minnie, do you have your ball, Minnie? Hey, Minnie. Give me a smile. Give me a smile, Minnie. See how Minnie? Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie. See that energy with Minnie right there? Hi, girly. Hi, girly. That goes to her babies, right? So her babies are going to be just like this, right? Very sweet, very fun, love to play, are going to do great with kids, going to do great with other animals. All right, now here's one of our fan favorites, Kennedy. Kennedy is very beautiful. Not that you're not beautiful, Minnie. You are. I'm going to go in and say hi to Kennedy. Oops, I forgot my paper. This is how I keep it all straight. Hi, Minnie, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I got to get my paper so I can keep it all straight. Somehow puppies, they manage to get poop even on my paper. Whoop. Okay, so I'm coming over here. We're going to see Kennedy's group. Kennedy, you stay in, girl. Good girl. You can see that everybody's taking a snooze. Everybody's taking a snooze here. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. I'm going to get in the whelping box here. Hi, Kennedy. Are these your babies, Kennedy? Are these your babies? They're so cute, girly. You do such a good job. You do such a good job. So you can kind of see, well, you can't really see, but Kennedy is really sweet and friendly. And again, this is so important because that means that the puppies are, you know, with a well-adjusted mom, right? They're not being unduly stressed, which we like. See that? See how she takes care of them, even now? And you can kind of see these guys are a little more apricot. I'm gonna get my camera stand set back up so I can show you a little more closely. Oh, okay. Ooh. Get your big nose out. Get your nose out. This is Kennedy. This is Kennedy. Say hi, Kennedy. This is Kennedy. She's the mom. And here's some of Kennedy's babies. Oh, yes. See how Kennedy's all about it. These guys are a little more apricot, but they're loose, wavy curl. They're mini multi-generational. They're going to be probably more like the 35-pound range. Such beautiful colors. So you get a little curlier here, right? A little looser and wavier here. These guys are going to be so beautiful. Now that's, we're going to meet that one in a minute. That's Phoebe. Phoebe wants attention. Here we go. Oh, here's another one. See that beautiful face? Loose and wavy. Not gonna shed. I'm gonna check. I'm always checking their eyes because doodles can get eye boogers, and you want to kind of keep an eye on that. Here we go. Oh, here's a big chunker. Look at this chunker. Big chunky girl. Actually, no, big chunky boy. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Kennedy here with Kennedy, right? Yeah, so Kennedy and Clyde. We have 9 total puppies. They're going to go home on the 21st of June. And spot number 3 is available, which is a great picking spot for sure. So you can see kind of a little redder, a little more apricot, a little flatter, a little curlier. Let's see who else we got. Ooh, hi everybody. And you see how Kennedy's very involved. See those faces? Hi girl, hi girl. So these guys are going to be transitioning to solid food here. Probably another week or so. See that? You can see they're a little different in size, a little bigger, a little smaller. So these are great litters. Look at this guy. Ooh. Again, this is. Whoa, Kennedy, you knocked over my camera. So we got a lovely red color here, and this is going to be a sort of a loose and wavy coat. Phoebe, you're okay, girly. Okay, so these guys are ready to go home on June the 21st. And they are really lovely. You can see them. This gives you a sense of them. So we've got a pretty good variety of like apricot and red with white markings. And there's Ken. What? Who's complaining? Who's complaining? Who's complaining? Who's complaining? And there's Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Give us a smile, Minnie. See, when I talk to Minnie, she goes right over and she goes, and here's my ball. I have a ball. I know you do. I know you do. Okay, so now let's go over and see. Well, here, I'll show you actually. If you're on the website, this is Phoebe right there. So Phoebe is getting ready to give birth. Hi, girl. These puppies are going to be beautiful. She's carrying 6 of them. And she is sweet, and she's one of our pretty girls. Look at how pretty you are. Look at your markings. I know, girl. I know, girl. I know. All right, so let's come down this way. By the way, this, of course, if you've ever been on our lives, you know, this is where all the dogs are raised, right here in the living room. Ooh, a dog in the wild using their litter box. Good job, you. Good job. All right, so we have F1B standards available right now, and here they are. F1B standards available right now, and there they are. These guys are fun-loving, energetic, really just great pups. Great pups. I'm going to get in here with them. They're going to be like, woohoo! I know. We got one boy. That's Maverick. Where are you, Maverick? There he is. Here's Macadamia. Macadamia is very energetic, really assertive. Did I zoom out? I'm going to zoom out. So these guys are just smart, fun, and playful. They're going to do great with a family. They're going to do great with other dogs. And you can see they're super people focused. I step in here and everybody wants to say hello. And if you notice, they're moving towards me, right? Not away from me, which we like. These guys are all going to weigh about 60 pounds when they're grown. So if you want a big doodle, these are your choices. And can I say that it's likely that we will not be doing many more standard litters. There's Maverick. Hi, Maverick. So these litters are going to be, the standard litters are going to be among our last. Sorry, guys, I'm having some technical difficulties. There we go. There's Macadamia. There's Maverick. Maverick's got my paper. Maverick. He's got my paper. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Thanks, man. All right, so, buddy, hey, where's my paper? Give me my paper back. Give me my paper. All right, so I'm going to get out so you guys can get a better look at these guys. So these pups are all available. They're about 9 weeks old right now, and you can see fun, energetic. They're very smart. They're going to do great in a family setting. They've got that kind of energy, right? So they're not going to be afraid of a lot of energy coming at them. Yeah, Becky, you know, people really want smaller multi-gens is really what we see out there. Okay, so these are F1Bs. They are great. We love them. I'm going to show you the last group here. We have some mini multi-gens. It's a little loud. But these guys, this is Dash, Duke, and Dion. These are the last boys from Daisy's litter, Daisy and Harley. Daisy is retired, so if you want a Daisy pup, this is your chance. This is your chance. These guys are energetic and fun. They're assertive, and they are available. And they're going on right now 10 weeks. They have just great temperaments. Super cuddly, super cuddly. If you want cuddlers, these guys love to cuddle. Now, they love to play, as you can see, but they also are big cuddlers. You can't see that right now. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. We're getting the lawn mowed. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Okay. Oop. Not sure what happened. All right, so that's it for this Sunday. Follow us on our website. If you want the most up-to-date stuff, fill out a puppy application or get our little ebook. This will put you on our mailing list. If you're on our mailing list, you will get the most up-to-date pricing as soon as it changes, right? You'll also get advance notice of litters that are on the way. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube. If you have questions, just simply call the number on the website and we'll be happy to answer your questions. All right, have a great Saturday, everybody.